I have read some shocking things online about marriage expectations. It made me wonder, what do couples even talk about before they get married these days? Imagine finding out something major about your partner after the wedding. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Hello guys, welcome back to Epitome TV. Today's video, I'll be sharing my marriage preparation questions that I was asked in my marriage class and the discussions that I had with my husband that I believe has helped us so far in our marriage. If you feel like it will be useful to you or you know someone who would benefit from this, please sit back, relax and enjoy, and please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and share to your friends and family. Thank you. Some people genuinely don't know what to discuss with their fiancé or fiancée before marriage. But trust me, these conversations are crucial. And in our marriage class and interview, we were asked some thought-provoking questions that really laid the foundation for our journey together. We asked questions on finances. How do you plan to manage your finances as a couple? What are your financial expectations? Is the husband's money our money and the wife's money her money? We discussed giving and our beliefs around that. I remember we had to talk about our income openly. At the time, I was still a student, so my husband was the one making the money, while I was, spending it. Over the years, things changed as I graduated and started earning too. But because we had already discussed our financial expectations, there were no surprises. We had conversations around children and family planning. We were also asked how many children we plan to have and what steps we would take if we faced fertility challenges. Some might wonder why church would bring up such a topic. Shouldn't faith be enough? The reality is, while we pray and believe, life sometimes throws challenges our way. It's better to be prepared. We agreed that we were open to adoption, not just as a last resort, but as a beautiful choice in itself. Let me add, adoption isn't only for those facing fertility issues. We discussed how to discipline our children. We needed to create our own parenting styles for our new family, which meant that we had to study a lot of books and still do actually. There are books on raising girls, raising boys, and others. How we plan to raise godly children, the practical steps we will take to help our children develop their relationships with Jesus. We discussed in-law relationships. This is a big one. It's important to understand your partner's mindset regarding family. Some people still prioritize their extended family over their spouse. It's shocking, but true. Some men make their brothers their next of kin while leaving their wife and children vulnerable. And guess what? that brother will turn around and secure everything for his own wife and kids. Conversations about family priorities can save you from heartbreak. Knowing your partner. We were asked simple but meaningful questions like my husband's favorite meals and whether I know how to make them. We even had a cooking session where each couple prepared a meal together, probably to foster teamwork and bonding. Getting to know your partner goes beyond anything they say. While that is important, keen observation would reveal a person's true nature. So, for instance, what kind of post does he or she like on social media? What does he or she speak very passionately about? How do they treat other people, especially those they do not stand to gain from? Books and personality tests. The results from your personality tests would reveal your weaknesses and theirs as well. How will you deal with these weaknesses? If he or she never changes, would you be okay? We read books together. One book I remember reading was Every Woman. We both read Zig Ziglar's book on Success for Dummies and also took personality tests, which helped us understand each other better. The goal: communicate with understanding. Honestly, I believe this played a role in our 17 plus years of happy marriage. Expectations in marriage. We discussed expectations. What do you expect from a husband or a wife? What experiences shaped those expectations? At the time, love languages weren't so popular, but we still talked about our emotional and physical expectations in marriage. I even used to create hypothetical scenarios and ask my husband how he would react. It sparked some really insightful conversations, even though he didn't used to like those times. When I would raise those questions, or when I would paint those pictures or create the hypothetical scenarios, he would be like, "Oh, not again." What are your expectations around doing chores at home? You will be amazed that some men view their wives as glorified maids. You need to know what to expect. Medical tests. The day before the wedding, a pregnancy test and ultrasound were conducted to confirm there was no pregnancy. That was the rule of the church. Before that, we had tests for HIV, genotype, blood group, and hepatitis B. These days, I believe even more questions and tests should be considered before saying I do. Questions like, what gender was assigned to you at birth? Have you done any body enhancement procedures? Having these conversations won't eliminate every challenge, but they will definitely help you make informed decisions. It's better to talk now and discover the truth than to wish you had these conversations later. I truly hope everyone finds their person, the one who truly values these discussions as much as you do. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye. Please like, subscribe if you haven't, and share the video to anyone you know that it will be useful to. Bye.